Jonathan.
I'm Crystal.
And this is Garbage Heart Out of the Can Haunt Review 2015, taking a look at the Chamber of Horrors in Jefferson, Louisiana.
Yes.
Okay, a few disclosures before we kick in.
Right.
One, we have done work and acted at this haunt before.
Yeah.
Way back when it was in Laplace, we worked with, acted in, etc., etc. We still have strong connections to it.
It was actually the first professional haunt that we.
Yeah, I think it was. I think you're right. Yes.
Yes.
Second disclosure: we went on opening night.
Yes.
Total dick move. I acknowledge it.
Sorry,
but you know what? And the thing is, we've gone to a lot of haunts opening night. This year went to 13th Gate opening night. It's
been an opening night.
House
kind
of Shock,
year.
which is that's next. Yeah, and the reason just is scheduling. We have a trip coming up to see The Darkness in St. Louis. That's meant we had to push back a lot of the New Orleans visits to, well, opening night.
As soon as we could.
So sorry, that is not a plan. We're not doing like, let's screw these haunts.
No.
It's just purely a timing thing. So
yeah,
sorry.
It's also kind of interesting to go at
Yeah,
different times of the year.
It is.
Different times of the season, you know.
Yeah, it's very interesting actually. So Chamber of Horrors.
Yes.
What were some of your thoughts on it?
First, I think it was a lot better than last year.
Definitely. Strong improvements in terms of actors?
Yes.
In terms of number of actors,
Number of actors, the set designs were really good. I really liked looking around.
Yeah, they added more to it. It was a little bit more full this year, I think.
The actors that were there last year and this year had great timing. Mm-hmm. Especially the guy in the cage.
Yes.
He was really good. I think I know who you are.
But yeah... From a basically my view is there was broad improvement this year for Chamber of Horrors. They really seem to have nailed that because when they moved to their new location, last year it was a little bit rough. We're not going to lie.
It was.
We're not going to lie. It was a little bit rough. The haunt walkthrough felt really short.
Yes.
Was devoid of actors in many areas. And we went through on opening night. There were still some rooms where things clearly were not working. Some of the props were not functioning. Now, some of that could be opening night issues, and that I get totally. That's why I'm not deducting too many points. We're grading on the opening night curve here a little bit.
Yes. This is a great haunt for families.
Yes.
For smaller children included.
Which is really fitting for the neighborhood it's in.
Yes, it is.
It's in a very residential, suburban area.
Right.
So it fits that area. It fits that the region very, very well. Yes, it's only a couple of miles from the House of Shock. But this is New Orleans. A couple of miles makes a huge difference in your neighborhood.
It does. House of Shock is an industrial kind of neighborhood.
Yeah,
this is a suburban.
This is very residential. It's in a strip mall.
Yep.
Biggest gripe I had, I think, was the walkthrough still felt a bit short.
It was a bit short, and they were still, it seemed a little short on actors.
A little bit short, but definitely an improvement over last year.
Yeah.
And that being said, I was thinking about this. I think it's not necessarily that the haunt isn't big enough. It's that a lot of the rooms are just straight shots. You come in, you're going straight across the exit.
Right.
Where like you think like Rise and so forth, they're very big on those prop-based layouts and making sure you have to walk around stuff. That gives you time and encourages you to examine the room more.
Right.
They could do more of that. But it still felt longer. They added a whole sequence after the graveyard, which I thought was actually probably the best part, if we're going to be honest with it.
Yes.
But still, like I said, more full, more actors. All in all, I think a better experience. Even on opening night, they were doing better than they were doing mid-season last year.
Yes, I agree.
So that's a big improvement, actually.
Yes.
So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a great haunt for families, as you said. Great for the area. And my understanding is they do pretty good on Halloween and that weekend because they have a lot of block parties and so forth.
Right, exactly.
And here's the other caveat we forgot. We went on a Groupon.
We did.
I do not know. I should have looked this up. This would have been useful info if Groupon is still available. But we went on a Groupon, and that also lifted some of the wallet issue, which really isn't that significant. This is a mid-tier haunt.
This is
I think it's $15.
The lowest cost haunt in the area.
I think it's $15 a ticket, which is not. If you go to a lot of haunts, you know that's not bad. I mean, charity haunts usually start like for 10 to 15. 15 is probably the lowest price for a professional haunt you will get. So, all in all, I think it was a solid experience. It is what it is. Do not expect this to compete with the House of Shock. It's more of that traditional spook house style haunt. But it is what it is, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I recommend you checking it out. Just don't expect the longest walkthrough in history. Reasonable?
Reasonable.
All right, there you go. Well, I guess we'll wrap this up a little bit early then, won't we?
Sure.
Well, because the next one's going to be a long one, and then
well, they don't know that.
We know that. But on this note, that note, one of these notes, I'm Jonathan.
I'm Crystal.
And this was Garbage Heart Out of the Can Haunt Review 2015 for the Chamber of Horrors in Jefferson Parish. Off Jefferson Highway. It's nice. We'll provide a link.
Yeah.
See you next time. Didn't fuck that up too bad, did I?
No.
Okay. All right. Stop everything.